we said we'd walk together. Baby, come what. Good morning. Welcome to day 93. We're starting out here at Darlington shelter, 1138.6. We're going to have, hopefully another relatively flat day. Got a little bit of up in the middle of the morning. Going to be taking off shortly. And hopefully we get in some 15 miles today. We've had 3 19-ish mile days. We're going to try to take it a little easier today. 15 miles will get us to Clark's Ferry shelter, and that should wrap up our day. Talk to you later.
So we're only 525 feet up. So the mountains are definitely lower in the Appalachian Trail range. We're loving it, but it's not going to prepare us for up north. Check this out. Look at these flocks right on the side of the road. That's amazing. Oh, okay. Oh, where we didn't get off. Yeah, by the highway. Pretty view today. This is what we're hiking towards. Just met some people slack packing that were at the mansion. Chuckster. Okay, so this is to give you the update on Axeman. I never did follow up. You know, I'm feeling kind of bad. We just got some water where 2 days later he was sitting along the stream, had a fire going, and he packed up, he put his fire out, and he left and wished us a good day. But he did leave a note in a register the day after everything had happened, and it said he's been ostracized by his so-called friends. And so we'll see, you know, how it turns out with that kid. I just wanted to say that they finally put something in the AWOL guide that said from here all the way to the next 6 miles till we get into town will be rocks. So here's a lizard. He didn't even move. We walked over him twice. I think he's just sunbathing. I think he's one we saw running super fast at a shelter. Although he doesn't look like he'd go very fast. It looks like he's got a full belly. So that's our goal for tonight, Clark's Ferry 9.1. And we just came from Darlington. This is Cove. We're not stopping here. We're going in the town, have a quick drink. And it is 11 o'clock. Is that the town right down there, Pete? That little thing?
I don't know. There's a bunch of little towns down there.
I do too.
I'm in Duncannon right now. I got my hands tied.
Look at this rock field. I think it's going to be like this all the way down. So we're out of the mountains. We're going to end up in Duncannon. Finally level ground. I will tell you, man, those rocks were, I don't know, what do you think? Maybe 200 stone steps going down, Pete?
Something like that.
We're going over Sherman's Creek.
Nothing we haven't seen before.
No. So this is Sherman's Creek, but geez, that's not a creek, that's gotta be a river. Pete never waits for me. So we've been walking around the town of Duncannon. I think that's what it's called. It's not bad, cute little town. Houses are well kept. St. Bernardine's Church. We gotta keep going. God, we've been walking. We went to the American Legion for a wonderful cheeseburger. Pete had the sliders, which are not like White Castles. They're like a ½ inch thick. They're really good, juicy burgers. And had a Samuel Adams. Probably not a good idea before we have to hike 5 more miles in this heat. It's 80 degrees. Memorial Day is this weekend coming up, and they have all these signs up for everybody who served and didn't make it. It's wonderful. It's through the whole entire town. So I don't know if they pronounce it Juaniata or Juniata. Juanita River. Crossing over another main road. And then we're gonna curve over there and cross over the river again and walk all the way down there before we get back in the woods. And we've already walked through the whole town. So that bridge we just walked over was 100 years old, Inter-County Bridge. This is the Clark's Ferry Bridge Company. I don't know. Built 1829, 28 to 29, replaced 1924 to 26. Oh, it was originally, look at that, a covered bridge. So there's the other bridge we came from. Way over there, curved around, and came all the way down this. At least half a mile, if not more. Switchback number 5. There's 8 of them before we get to the top. Should not have eaten that whole cheeseburger. Number 6. You can't even see where number 5 was at. This is such a mess. Not bad though with the switchbacks. Had to skip part of 6 and come up the side to start 7. Almost there. And this is number 8. And 8 continues. Okay, I just freaked myself out. I almost fell backwards right there, coming up those stairs. So I'm leaning against this rock, taking a break. I gotta go still up there. But the amazing thing is, this is it's called Peter's Mountain. So how cool is that? Finally, at the top. Can't really see the water down below. Trees are in the way. That's what we just walked over. And this to this. And I still have to go down. We still have another mile. Well, I'd like to take a picture of Peter on top of his mountain, but he's long gone. Deserted me. I wonder if that's those little islands, old bridge fragments. Alright, Peter Mountain's beginning to suck. So now I gotta go back over there through all that. And I forgot to mention, we saw an eagle today. We were sitting on top of another mountain. That might be one flying up there now. Let me see if he'll come back around. He's just standing here looking, so I'm thinking he wants me to film something out there. So what you wanted?
This is supposed to be the view that's the reward, right? For climbing through all that crap.
Bullshit. The last sign said 800 feet to the shelter. Now you get here, and it's like 300 more feet. I'm so wiped out and tired. My feet hurt. Yeah, I'm moaning. Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening.
End of a long day.
Yes, it was.
First part of the day went well. Last 2.5 miles were brutal. Uphill, over rocks. One of those. You have to walk over our rocky outcropping because the 40 you did before just weren't unique enough. So we walked over another rocky outcropping to get to our tent site near the shelter. Shelter's junk, but that's where the water was. We really needed counting on the water at the shelter.
Privy's
which was
full.
Yeah, it's not, but we got a decent tent site. So.
And then how many people just showed
yeah,
up?
after it's like nobody's here because we walk through Darlington. We'll go back to that, but not Darlington, Duncannon.
Duncannon, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, right as we're getting ready to wrap things up, a group of 9 people come traipsing by. They went down to the shelter, and they're staying there, apparently. It's a beat-up, old, dirty, like nobody stays there kind of place.
Well, it's like no one maintains the trail that well either. I mean, it's one of those hikes where all the bushes are rubbing on you, and I don't like that. It's loaded with poison ivy, too.
Yeah. But we walked through Duncannon today, which is a popular hiker town. The trail walks right through town. There's a church there that allows camping in their yard and all that kind of stuff. So many people, including the folks we've been kind of tagging around with, spend the day, hike their way into Duncannon, spend the evening there because there's shops to resupply, outfitters, tavern or two. But we stopped at the VFW.
No, American Legion.
American Legion. And
they smoke.
Yeah, they allow smoking there. That was the downside. Other than that, it was a nice burger and a beer, and it was cheap. So
that was good burger.
Yeah, it was good food.
Yeah. What else happened today?
That's pretty much it. Nothing exciting.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay.
So pretty straightforward day. Ended well. We got what, 15 miles in, something like that.
16.
16. That's so bad.
Yeah, it was rough. Okay.
We'll
Good
talk
night.
to you tomorrow.